Hello everybody, welcome to the 2021 SERL Truck Series. This will be race number 3 in Atlanta. I will be your commentator for this evening. My name is Justin White, and we're trying to get this thing off and rolling and started. We've got a few guys here that are just now running around the track, setting their final practice session times, trying to get a good feel for this track this evening. But while they are finishing that up, let's kick over and get our national anthem and get the pleasantries like that out of the way, and we will come back to those guys qualifying to set the grid. Alright, this is finally finishing up practice here. As looks like our leader for at the end of the practice session will be the number 34 of Dylan Clark. He set the fastest time during practice. Let's see if he can repeat the same in qualifying. Looks like he will be the first one to head out on track and try to set the fastest time of the evening. He comes around turn, goes into turn 3 and 4. He's hugging that low liner right down against that white line. Oh, kind of got a little drift off there, a little bit tight. Let's see what his first time will be. 31.527. He is sitting on your provisional pole, and let's see if as he comes out to do lap 2, got a little snug right there coming out of turn 2. Looks like our last week's winner, the 87 of Justin Michael, has now set the fastest time of the evening with a 31.279 as he gets ready as he starts to finish lap 2. Had a few others qualify as well. Had Dakota Camper and Dylan Redding in the 11, Joey Doucette in the 16, Jonathan Cogswell in the 27, and Matthew Rudder in the 20 have set the top 7. As Justin Michael looks like he has now finally retired his qualifying efforts as Michael Christopher now comes out. Michael Christopher as he comes out in the 99 to set his fastest time of the evening. And he will jump to P3 on the board. See the 22 of Mays is now out there trying to set his time. So he tries to get as much momentum off turn 4. Hits the start finish line and starts that first lap qualifying. Let's see if he can hit that preferred white line I like to call the Kevin Harvick line. That is the ideal place to run. That's where you're going to be the fastest, but eventually the tires do wear out and you do drift up the track. Looks like he's decided to run that second groove right in the middle of that tar seam. See what his time is this time by. Up to P2 with a 31.463. That is 0.184 off of Justin Michael's time. Let's go take a look at the 12 here, Christopher Pendle, as he comes out in that new number 12 vehicle. It looks like he got his number fixed this week. Good job, Chris. jump into his cockpit real quick and take a quick look at what we see here. As you can tell on his outlap here, he is running a little bit higher than what you normally would, trying to get as much heat in those tires as possible. So he sails it off down in turn 1 and 2. Looks like he's decided to pick that second lane groove. Seems that seems to be the preferred fast line. Keeps it off the wall to keep that air from sucking the air off the nose of the truck. Looks like he decided to pull it one lane. Oh, he's out of the gas right there. Let's see if that makes a difference. Comes out of turn 4, across the stripe, and P12 as he starts his second lap. See, the 44 truck of Daryl Owens is out there trying to set his fastest time of the evening. Number 44 Red Dog Ford. That'll be his second lap, and looks like he won't best his first time of the 31.836. And then we got the 25 of Todd Mays and that number 25 Land Shark Mobile. See what kind of fast time he can set. Looks like he is also running that second preferred lane. That is probably the preferred line you want to be in tonight, especially on fresh tires. As he gets ready to turn, come across the stripe, and let's see what kind of time he sets. P14 with a 31.871. Looks like he will not go for his second lap. That'll be his one and only. I don't think anybody else is set in qualifying, as we're down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the session. And it looks like still missing a few. Let's see if there are any trucks we're missing here. The 00 of Blake Giglio has set his time. Looks like we got 22 in the server, but only 17 have set their time. Let's see if anybody decides to wait. Let's take a quick look at our race info here, though. As you can see, the ambient air temperature is at 79 degrees. The track temp is at a blistering 110. So, and of course, we're in a partly cloudy sky, so some of these guys may be waiting for a cloud to come over the track and cool it off just a bit and get a little bit of a cooler track. You can get a little bit more grip and find a little bit more speed. So we will just wait for these. Actually, you know what? Since we got just a minute, let's pull up our pole sitter, our professional pole sitter at the moment. See if he's actually, oh, there he is. Let's pull him up here and chat with him for a minute and see what his strategy is for the evening. Hey, Justin Michael, this is Justin up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you're our provisional pole guy at the moment. You won Daytona, won Atlanta, or won Las Vegas. Looks like you're already out to a good start again. As I think we only have, what, 2 or 3 sets of tires tonight, so tire management is going to be key on this old surface. So, what's your plan?
Yeah, just stay out of trouble. Setup's really loose, so it's just going to get worse over the run, and I expect some yellows probably tonight, unlike last week. So, we'll see what happens, and maybe we can pull off some good pit strategy. But I don't know. Probably looking at at least a 2-stop race. That leaves us an extra set of tires for a yellow in there somewhere, so it'll be fun.
10-4. All right. Well, I say with 15 seconds to go, nobody on the track, you are our pole winner. Congratulations, big man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep. and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Well, you heard it from our the last 2 weeks winner. It is a loose track, doesn't have a whole lot of grip in it, and these guys will be trying to manage that as much as possible. As let's take a look at our grid for the evening. Starting out P1, like I mentioned, is our pole sitter, the 87 of Justin Michael. Starting out second will be the 22 of Bobby Mays. Third will be Justin Lumpkin in the 4. Fourth will be Blake Giglio in the 00. Starting fifth will be 34 of Dylan Clark in the starting sixth will be the 99 of Michael Christopher. My apologies. Starting seventh will be the 11 of Dylan Redding. Starting eighth will be the number 3 of Dakota Camper. Starting on inside row P9, it will be Dustin Matson in the 6. And rounding out your top 10 will be the 18 of Christopher Howell. 11th will be the 16 of Joey Doucette. Starting P12 in the number 12 truck will be Christopher Pendle. Starting 13th will be the 44 of Daryl Owens. Sorry, I gotta get her grid pulled out here a little bit more. Actually lost it. Okay, now starting 14th in the 25 will be Todd Mays. Starting 15th in the 27 will be Jonathan Cogswell. Starting 17th will be Tony Smith. And starting 17th will be the number 20 of Matt Rutter. Starting 18th will be the 21 of Tony Bowling. Starting 19th will be the 56 of Dean Clevitt. Kevin Franks in the 97 will be starting 21st. 22nd will be none other than the fearless Doug Neal in that awesome looking bright yellow SimBox machine. You guys need a good control box for iRacing. Give SimBox PC a look on Facebook and talk to Doug Neal. He will make sure you have what you want. And starting 23rd will be the number 54 of Sammy Davis. Go back out front here for looking at the number 87 of Justin Michael as he gets ready to start us out here at Atlanta for 100 laps. This will be an interesting race because of especially how he was able to dominate last week at a similar track in Las Vegas. As the green flag is out, we are under green. We already have our first caution of the evening. Let us go back and take a quick look and see where that started. I'm going to say that somebody spun the tires more than likely. That's usually what happens. See if we can get a good look at it here from the blimp. Looks like it's involving the number 12 of Christopher Pendle. No, it is not involving the 12. That looks like it involved the 11 of Dylan Redding. Looks like he spun the tires right straight into the outside wall collected the 12 and a few others really quick early in this race. So he will be the one that... Yeah, he's got quite a bit of damage. Let's look at 12 of Christopher Pendle with quite a bit of front end damage. A few of these guys are going to have to manage that early. Try not to use that fast repair, as that'll be our first caution of the evening. While we're here, we'll get a few sponsor type pieces of business out of the way. Our official SERL Truck Series sponsor will be Tony Smith. He is driving... oh, I think he is on pit road. Don't mean to... yeah, he's the 17 of Tony Smith. He is... go give him a follow over on Twitch. His official Twitch stream link is twitch.tv/Sixer1K. That's SIXXER1K. And do not forget the other sponsor of many, or the two, well, at least one of the SERL series is the Simbox button boxes, made by none other than the 77 of Doug Neal. And then our other sponsor, as you can see on the possibly on the back of that truck, let's see if we can get a quick look at it here. You can see it there, will be Sim Shots. If you need any good quality shots taken of your race, they also were there on the opening section of our broadcast. Andrew Himmelman will make sure you have the best shots possible of your race. As we come down to the one to green right here, this next time by, we will put them back under the green, put the hands in the field at 87, and see if we can hopefully get a couple of green flag laps in here. And we are back under green. The 87 of Justin Michael is back on that loud pedal as he pulls out to a good couple of car lengths over our second place 00 of Blake Giglio, as they work through turn 1 and 2 down that long backstretch. Looks like that Blake is giving the 87 a complete mirrorful at the moment. The 00 jumps down to the inside, wanting command of the lead early. She sails it off down in 1, right on that white line. 87 is going to have a little bit of a better run. You see how these trucks are momentum based. But they are side by side. 22, Bobby Mays is looking to mix it up. In the 99 of Michael Christopher is looking to mix it up a little bit. Looks like Blake is going to get that good run on the inside and jump out to lead lap 7. E7 is going to battle back high on the outside there of the 00, coming out of 4. Going to have that huge run, but the 00 will lead this lap as well. We may have a three-wide battle for the lead here in a minute, as these guys are getting after it early. Only on lap 9 of 100. Looks like Blake is able to keep command of the lead. Number 22, 99, 34, 87, and 6 are all wanting a piece of this action up front. As you makes you wonder, are these guys burning their tires up, or are they just kind of going hard and fast to see what the truck will do early? We're going to have almost a 3-wide battle for the lead. The 87 is going to lead lap 10. Looks like that 87 has really got that outside lane working. Ooh, as we got a little bit of contact between the 22 and the 00. Looks like they'll sort it out, and the 87 is going to run what I like to call the Kyle Larson line, right up against that wall where the speed is, especially the momentum of the truck. So he'll jump out to almost a half-second lead over that number, over P2, Michael Christopher in the 99. I think the 87 has found speed early up there. See if he can continue to keep it, or if these guys will start to slowly reel him back in. Looks like the 3 and the 44 and the 27 want a little bit of this action up front. These guys are starting to slowly catch these guys. Up here towards the front, 34 and the 00 are side by side for P3. Looks like the 6 almost slid up into the side of the 00. Gonna open up the door for the 27. I gotta take a look at the blend so you guys can get a whole idea of how much action is going on the track right now. As you can see up there, the 99 and the 87 are battling for the lead, as we have the 27, the 3, the 44. All these guys back here are battling for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. And guys are battling hard. Looks like the 99 is going to be able to duck it up underneath the 87. And I also failed to mention to you viewers that lap 45 will be our one and only stage of the evening, but we will not throw the caution. We will continue on. We will just score the points at lap 45. As we got a pretty good battle up here for the lead between the 87 and the 99. These two guys are going at it side by side, lap after lap. As it looks like everybody behind is going to single file it out, except for P3, as the 6 almost slides it up into the 34. They'll open the door for the 27 down low as he almost clips the grass. He's going to be able to hopefully clear him here in 2, but now the 6 has got to worry about the 3. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's going to pretty much cross it over back on the 27 and dive it back down up underneath him. Ooh, as we got one in the... Ooh, this is going to be close. Looks like the 87 of Justin Michael ended up going into the wall there. Take a quick look at it here. And see what happened here in the middle of 3 and 4. Oh, yep, looks like he drove it down off in there, got a little tight. The wall ended up sucking him into it, and he just couldn't get it off of it. We go back up here live to the leader, the 99 of Michael Christopher. He's pulled out to a 1 second lead over that 34 of Dylan Clark, who was fastest in practice. Looks like he may have been saving his tires, and now he's coming to the front. Got the 6 of Dylan Madsen and the 27 of Jonathan Cogswell right there close on his heels. Almost got a 3-wide battle for 3rd place between the 3, the 27, and the 6. There's a 16 of Joey Doucette sitting in P8 is driving his way towards the front with these guys. The 4 of Justin Lumpkin is back there hanging around in P9, and of course the 87 of Justin Michael looks like he's finally able to get his truck back up underneath him as he goes unfearless back up into that 3rd groove. Making it work again, getting that momentum built back up, and we'll see if he can come back up to the front. Ooh, the 27 able to step it out a little bit sideways and save it. These guys are wheeling these trucks hard early. That 99 of Michael Christopher still looks like that 34 truck of Dylan Clark is starting to slowly reel him in, but the 6 is all over the 34 at the moment. Just talking about that 87 of Justin Michael sitting back in P10. He is back up to P6. He was able to finally get his truck momentum built back up, and now he is coming back to the front in that high lane. He definitely knows that is where the speed is at this evening. 16 of Joey Doucette up to P5, having a good run at the moment. Drop my back here towards the back a little bit. Got the number 77 of Doug Neal in 13th. And 14th will be the 17 of Tony Smith. Looks like Christopher Pendle is sitting P15. Makes you wonder if he actually used his fast repair or if he was able to sit on pit road long enough to get enough of that damage fixed and save his fast repair for later in the run, or later in the evening. We're talking about that 44 of Darren Owens a minute ago trying to get up there and mix it up with these guys. Looks like he has went into tire saving mode or just ran out of tire early. So we are 25 laps into this run. Ooh, as we got one in the wall back there. Trying to see who that is or was. Looks like that is the 20 of Matt Rudder in the wall a little bit right there on the previous lap. See if he's able to collect it back up. See, jump, ooh, a little bit of a blink right there. Jump back out here to the leader, the 99 of Michael Christopher. You know, I want you guys that are here watching with us, give us your take on who's going to win the race tonight. Go ahead and tap it in the chat, let me know, and we'll keep tabs to see who actually comes out on top. If sitting here watching it in practice, kind of watching, seeing who ran the most laps in practice to maintain their tires, it's going to be hard not to bet on this 87 truck to figure it out, but I'm going with the 4 here, Justin Lumpkin. I think he's going to be able to pull this one out this evening. I think he was able to run faster laps over longer periods of time, so I think he's going to be in the mix towards the very end of this race, especially if it stays green for a while. .34, our fastest guy in practice, Dylan Clark, is still sitting up there in P2 with a roughly about 8/10 of a second off of our leader. I agree, Darren Snotter. I think the 87 will be back up here towards the end. I think he's just feeling the track out, trying to figure out what's going on. He's going to be probably hard to beat here towards the end. It's going to be definitely a dogfight between him and a couple of these other guys. There's one guy that I haven't really mentioned on that 3. That right there is a sleeper driver. He played it off that he hadn't driven these things in so long. He didn't know if he could handle them anymore, and he's been finishing towards the top most of every week, last couple of weeks. So, I know we started the season 2 races ago, but he's going to be a fight for the championship final. Of course, another guy that's been showing some consistent speed here lately is the 16 of Joey Doucette. He's kind of reminds me of Kevin Harvick. The closer just kind of hangs back out there and then makes, as the 99. Looks like he got in the wall. Let's back it up and take a quick look at that. He's on the high side there. It looks like it started to step out. It did, and he pancakes the wall right there. As he will fall back to... Let's see where he falls back to as we go back live and look. The 99, he fell back to P7 as he's getting ready to go another spot down by the 87 of Justin Michael. Wow. Looks like our leaders are starting to slowly figure out that this track will come back to bite you quickly, as the 34 of Dylan Clark will take over the lead, as he still has a mirror full of that 6 truck. Of course, the 6 has got a mirror full of the 3, so this is a good little battle right here for the top position. As the 6 steps it out a little bit. Probably going to end up surrendering that second position to the 3 of Dakota Camper. And it looks like he will. Trucks are starting to get a little bit loose, so you can slowly watch these guys speed as they are now on pit road here on lap 33 coming to 34. So they're all pitting before this stage. Let's see how this kind of ends up shaking out here as we close down to 10 to go for the stage. Let's see if Dakota decides to hit pit road this time. Looks like he will, and the 16, 16 will follow. Ooh, almost got into him there a little bit. So the 3, 16, 27 were able to all get it woed down just enough to keep him getting those pit road speeding penalties, which those are extremely costly here. These guys will pit. Let's see who the 97 of Kevin Franks will take over the lead. As he's been out for 30. Looks like he pitted earlier in the run, or earlier that first caution. I don't know if he took tires or if he just pitted for. Looks like he took gas only to hopefully extend out, but he is going to pit here. I think he's starting to realize the tires are wearing out. Probably best just to go ahead and hit pit road. Let's see who takes over the lead. Looks like the 54 of Sammy Davis Jr. will take over the lead now. Number 54, what is that? Diet Cherry Pepsi? Yep, looks like it to me. As now he will hit pit road, which will give the lead over to the 18 of Christopher Howell that pitted 9 laps ago, and Doug Neal is right on toe. So it looks like Doug is now fighting for the lead right here, as these guys pitted several laps ago and were able to get fresher tires and were able to get the track position early. Ooh, as those two almost touch. Doug Neal driving the wheels off this thing. Who's going to try to slide up in front of him? There's not enough room as the 18 battles back on the outside. Doug pulls up alongside him, trying to get a little bit of side draft. Pulls it back down to the white line. Let's see if Doug can complete the pass. No, the 18 will lead this lap as well, as these two battle side by side for the lead here on lap 38. Looks like Doug is. Ooh, Doug almost cleared him there. Not enough. Got a little bit squirrely. We keep it up. That 34 of Dylan Clark is going to close in, and he is on 5-lap fresher tires, and he will just blow by them. Those tires are key here on this old surface. Of course, this is now considered the oldest surface on the circuit, since the Auto Club ended up coming off. Oh, looks as Doug Neal is finally going to take command of that lead as he almost steps it out. 18 is going to battle back on the inside here, but now Doug Neal has that preferred lane, outside lane, with all the momentum. 18 is going to almost slide up into him. Dives it back down. 34 is trying to decide on where to go. It goes down to 5 to go to the end of the stage. I think Doug wants that 18 to keep that 34 behind him as much as possible. Ooh, so we got smoke. Looks like somebody got it a little bit sideways. 34 thought about making it 3 wide. Looks like the 18 was able to just sink it down in there up underneath the 77 of Neal. And this time, ooh, the 18 will lead this lap. So these guys start to sort it out. 34 is going to take over the lead, putting the 18 of Christopher Howell Sackett. Third will be the 6th of Dustin Matson, and fourth will be the 77 of Doug Neal. Sorry, Doug Neal. Of course, we got Nate Nate Maurer, who is on vacation, rooting on the 77 of Doug Neal. It looks like the 34 was able to clear these guys and just absolutely take off. Fresh air is king, as is fresh tires here in Atlanta. Jump back here and look at this battle as the 87 jumps up underneath Doug, passes Doug Neal, 21. Tony Bolin, who is a lap down. He's actually not on the lead lap, but he's up here battling side by side with these guys. The 4, Jessica Lumpkin, is able to go by Doug. That's where your pitting early can benefit you if you can get out front and clean air and pull away from these guys. But if you're not able to do that, you can see real quick what happens. You will get swallowed up as these guys on fresh tires will drive right by you. I mean, it's not a bad strategy to play. I've done it a few times myself and come out on the wrong end, but got to do something to battle, as that is the stage. And yeah, actually no, we're coming to the end of the stage here now as we're finishing lap 45. It looks like Dylan Clark is going to be your stage winner. We will not fill the caution, we keep it green. So 34, 6, 87, 4, 3, yeah, 8, 87, 3, 4, 99, 18, 77, 00, and 16. It looks to be your top 10 stage point finishers. As we are closing in on halfway of this race. Guys are picking them up and putting them down quick. So let's look at the lap times for these guys. Looks like they're running roughly about 32 seconds a lap. It was 87 is in the wall again. Justin Michael ended up touching the wall again right there. Makes you want to think, is he over driving it a little bit, or is he flirting with that outside line a little too much? And then the track is biting him pretty hard as the 3 of Dakota Camper jumps up underneath him. Ooh, as we have a caution, looks like it's involving, let's see here, let's take a quick look and see who's involved here. See who's got damage. All right, let's see here. Looks like it's involving the 00. Yeah, the 00 Blake Giglio. He is in that white and red machine behind the 18. Let's take a look and see what happened. Looks like he got into the wall a little bit right there. The wall was eating him up, holding him tight, and then he just slammed it into the wall and then just lost it coming out of 4. And that is your second caution of the evening. Let's see who decides to hit pit road now. I wouldn't surprise me if every single one of these guys hits pit road. Yep, looks like everybody's going to be on pit road here. That's probably a smart play, because now that's going to leave one. You're going to have to make one more stop. The question is, when do you do it? Because we know these guys can go 33, 34 laps on a fuel run. Do they split it in half? Or do you run it all the way out? Looks like the 87 of Justin Michael's going to end up winning the race off pit road. The 6th of Dustin Madsen will come out P2. Dylan Clark on the 34 third. So now the question is, as we were talking just a minute ago, what is the strategy for the end of this race? Do you split it in half? Do you run it all the way out and have a little bit of fresher tire at the end? You know what? While we're here, let's pull up our, since we got a caution there, let's pull up our stage winner. The 34, let's see where he's at here in our Discord channel. Here he is. Pull him up here and chat with him for a minute. Hey, Dylan, this is Justin up in the booth. You got a copy?
I do.
Hey, man, good job there winning the stage. I know we didn't throw the caution flag for it. We decided to keep it green and keep on running, but you were the stage winner. This caution recently came out. What's your strategy?
Just run hard, run fast, try and be clean. Just really just trying to keep my nose clean here.
10-4. We know that you guys could go roughly about 33, 34 laps on a fuel run here, and we're at halfway, so there's 50 laps to go. I was mentioning to the viewers that some of these guys will probably end up splitting it in half or running it all the way out so they have fresher tires at the end. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I really don't.
10-4. You probably just try to figure it out as it goes. 10-4. I understand. All right. Well, good job winning the stage, and good luck on the rest of the race.
Thank you, sir.
All right. As we get ready to one to green here, we go back green. We go back green here and get a full run. Let's see here. Yeah. So everybody's on fresh tires. Everybody took tires. I'm looking at the pit run here. How long they were on pit road? All these guys are 14 plus second stops, so they all have fresh tires. The 87 of Justin Michael has regained the lead after that early run in with the wall a couple of times. Let's take a look at. Looks like he's not used his fast repair yet either, so he's hanging all that into the bag. The 6 is also looking like he's hanging on his fast repair. So, where's that 3 truck? I don't think he's hit the wall once tonight. That sucker's nice and clean in that Unchained Motorcycle Ministry 3 machine. So we're getting ready to go back green here, put it back in the hands of the 87. Let's see what the strategy plays out in these final 49, almost 48 laps. Looks like the 87 back on the loud pedal early and quick. Doesn't want to waste any time jumping back out front. Hopefully this time he'll be able to keep it off the wall and keep these guys in behind him. But he was also having a mirror full of that 34 and 99 early in the run. The 00 was up there, but he was in the caution, so we'll see what happens and see who can challenge him for this race lead. Since we just went back green, let us do one of my favorite segments. Wrong segment. My apologies. Wrong segment. Oh, here it is. That is throttle up that volume. is one of my favorite segments. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. As these guys still battle with, looks like 38 laps to go here. We're closing down on the end of this race. As the 87, the 99, and the 3 are all battling hard for that top position. The 99 is all over the bumper of the 87. The 3 wants the inside. Ooh, as we have a caution. Caution is out. And it looks like it's involving the 18. Back it up here and take a quick look and see what happened. Look at it from the blimp. Looks like the 18 drove it down in there. And then looks like he slid it up the track and doored the 34. And those two come together and send it right straight to the wall. Wow. See if the 27's able to squeak through. Oh, just barely. Let's actually back it up a little bit closer. Go down on that 27 truck. As you can see, he was able to barely squeak by. Whoop. Ooh, barely got through that. Looks like he's not going to have any damage at all as he's leaving that 18 to spit it out. A few of these other guys play evasive maneuvers. And we're able to get out of the way, as that will be our third caution of the evening. Let's see if any of these guys, that doesn't look like too many of them decided to hit pit road. A few of them did. The 87 of Justin Michael hit pit road. Looks like he took gas only. The 6 of Dustin Matson. The 4 of Justin Lumpkin stayed out. 87 of Justin Michael looks like he took gas only. The 99 of Michael Christopher, he took tires. So we'll see how this plays out, because we know he can make it from here. If he clutches it and saves quite a bit, we know he can make it. Looks like the 3 of Dakota Camper took gas only. 77 of Doug Neal, looks like he took gas only. The 12 of Christopher Pendle took gas only. Some of these guys back down pit road again. The 16 of Joey Doucette looks like he's taking gas only, unless he got a little bit of damage right there. Nope, looks like he took gas only as well. Trying to fill it up just to make sure he's got enough to get to the end. So it looks like the 6, 4, 22, 21, and 17, they all stayed out on their older tires. And then the guys in behind them, 6th, 7th, and 8th, the 87, the 3, the 77, and the 12, all those guys took fuel only. The 99 of Michael Christopher looks like he took tires, unless he got a little bit of damage fixed, but it looks like he took tires. The 56 of Dean Clavitt took gas only. The 27 of Jonathan Cogswell took tires. The 25 took gas only. 54, 34 took tires and gas. The 16 took tires. Looks like he may have just taken right sides. Well, we seen him back on pit road. May have just filled it back up one more time. So it looks like the 3 of Dakota Camper has come back down pit road. Looks like he's going to top it off. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. So he's hoping it's going to stay green to the end. Or we have a late caution and he's got a set of tires sitting in his back pocket. Go back up front to the 6th. Let's see if we got any tire spin on this restart, because we know this old surface will end up giving you tire spin, especially on older tires. So let's see who can work it out and able to keep their truck up underneath them when we go back green. Come down to 31 laps to go. No, 33 laps to go, as the 6 gets a huge jump. Justin Lumpkin was able to get back green as well, but it looks like he took a little extra time just to make sure he didn't spin the tires. Of course, we were talking about the 21 of Tony Bowling. He is back on the lead lap after being a lap down. He's up there battling for that fourth and fifth position. The 17 of Tony Smith is up there battling for a top 5 position. The official sponsor of the SERL Truck Series. Like I said, you want to go over and give him a follow on his Twitch account. Twitch.tv/Sixer1K, SIXXER1K. Go over there and show him a little bit of love. Tell him we appreciate him sponsoring our truck series. Jump back out front to the 6 of Dustin Madsen. He has pulled out to a 1-second lead over the 22 of Bobby Mays, who is pulling the entire field behind him. He's either keeping them at bay or he is pulling them along. We'll let you guys figure and decide that one out. So 9 out of Michael Christopher jumps up underneath the 22. Looks like he's going to slide up in front of him maybe. Yep, he will. He'll take P2 away from the 22. 21. Ooh, 21 was able to get into the back of the 22 a little bit there, shoving him up the track. Is now we are 3 wide for position 4. Blake Giglio is up there battling for that 4th position, 3 wide there. 99 of Michael Christopher has now taken over the lead from the 6th of Dustin Madsen. Looks like those fresh tires have come into play here late, and he is able to use them to his advantage. He is going to hope this thing stays green to the end, because if he gets a late caution, he will be a sitting duck. The 6 has fallen under attack from the 00 and the 27 as we race down to 27 laps to go. You see that number 99 has jumped out to a half-second lead over the 00 of Blake Giglio. Blake has been a dominant force in the Cup Series on Sunday nights here since we started the season back in February. He's won 3 or 4 races. It looks like that success is not transferred over to the Truck Series, but he looks like he's slowly starting to figure these trucks out and get that 00 to the front. I think he drives the 16 over in the Cup Series. So if you guys want to give us a watch Sunday nights, we go live at 8:30. We follow the NASCAR schedule to the T. Tomorrow night we will be at COTA, the Circuit of the Americas, for the second road race of the season. Goes down to 24 laps to go here in the SERL inaugural Truck Series Season 1 2021 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. This will be race number 3 of, I believe, 15. Let me double check that number real quick. Yes, it'd be 15 race season. We have a 10 race regular season and then a 5 race playoff. Postseason starts August the 14th at World of Wild Technology Park, or Gateway. '99 is able to maintain that half-second lead over the 00 of Blake Giglio. Let's take a look at their lap time comparison here. There we go. Battle for first. As you can see, as you can kind of watch it there on your screen, you can see that Jonathan Cogswell has jumped up to 12 positions since the start of the race. Blake Giglio is only up a couple. Of course, Michael Christopher is up 5 positions from the start because he started P6. As Blake has closed that gap down to, he did have it down to 0.4 of a second, but as he comes out of 3 and 4, it's jumped up to back to half a second. Looks like that 99 of Michael Christopher is just maintaining that lead. So we got a guy hitting pit road now. Got the 77 of Doug Neal hitting pit road after he pitted 16 laps ago. Let's see, I think he's probably going to take 4. Yep, he's going to take 4 tires here. Looks like that's going to be a normal scheduled service stop for him. See if we've got any other takers on pit road. Nobody that time by. 27 of Jonathan Cogswell. I know we haven't talked much about him this evening. He has actually, I think, no, he will not. He's just up there in P3, started P15, up there to position number 3. The 54 of Sammy Davis Jr. started 23rd and is up to 5th. What a great run for him, as he is currently sitting as our biggest mover of the race. Like I said, that 99 looks like he's jumped out to a 0.7. Yeah, 0.5. Yeah, between 0.5 and 0.7 tenths of a lead over second place 00 Blake Giglio. Let's see where that number 3 of Dakota Kemper went to. He's back here in P14 at the moment. Looks like the tires aren't being too friendly with him, as we've got a few guys here. There's no caution out. Let's go back and take a look at it here and see what transpired between these guys. Ooh, looks like they were trying to get on pit road. Looks like the 4 Justin Lumpkin was trying to get on pit road. Ooh, let's see what number that is. Looks like it's involving the 21. Back it up a little bit, take a slower look. Looks like the 21 was trying to get on pit road. The 20 just had nowhere to go. Ooh, 21. Oh, ooh, does clip the 87 a little bit into the wall. Looks like a lot of these guys decided to bow it up and try to stay out of trouble. Wow. Wow. Those guys were scattering like nothing I've ever seen. Wow, that was close. We'll jump back up here to real time as we come down to 14 laps to go. That 99 of Michael Christopher has jumped out to a 1.5 second lead over the 00 of Blake Giglio. The 34 of Dylan Clark. Back in position 4. Looks like Blake is starting to close that gap a little bit. Makes you wonder if Blake was kind of saving his tires a little bit, saving his stuff, trying to see if the 99 was going to continue pushing hard. So we close down on 11. Well, this time by will be 11 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Looks like that 27 got a good run on the 00, but then the 00 was able to reciprocate the run. Pulls right back by him. Justin Michael was back there in that melee a minute ago. Looks like he is now 10 seconds back off the leader. Joey Doucette in the 16. Well, he was able to squeak through that melee of chaos. He's up in P7. Jump back out front here as we close down to 10 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Michael Christopher has jumped out to a 1.8 second lead over Blake Giglio in that second position. Dylan Clark in that 34 truck sitting in position 3. Got the 27 of Jonathan Cogswell. It looks like he may have just run out of tires right there as he's starting to drift back, way back off the leader's pace. The 16 of Joey Doucette sitting in P6, position 6. 87 of Justin Michael right there behind him, sitting in that 7th position. 56 of Dean Clavitt sitting in position 8. Got the 9 of Dakota Camper in 9th. The 25 of Todd Mays in 10th. Said some of these guys didn't take tires, but it looks like that the 99 taking tires on that last stop is going to pay off for him now, as he now has a 1.6 second gap over second place Blake Giglio. Well, it's down to 6 to go here. Ooh, looks like the 99 had a little bit of an issue and was able to let the 00 catch back up to him. Looks like that 99 got into the wall a little bit. He's going to have to regather it pretty quick, or he's going to be under some hot fire from the 00 and the 54 of Sammy Davis Jr. He may have some critical damage on there that's not going to allow him to maintain the lead. Maybe he pulls it back out a little bit. Let's see if he's able to regather it here. He's running that high lane where all that momentum lies, as the 54 is driving up underneath the 00 Blake Giglio here into turn 3 and 4. 00 is going to slide up. Let's see if he's able to slide up in front of Blake, and he does, as he is on the march to the lead. Down to 4 to go. That 54 truck is coming fast, because he took tires on that last stop, as the 00 is all over his bumper. Come down to 3 to go, this time by on the stripe. Does the 54 have anything for the 99? 99 bobbled, let the 54 and the 00 close it back in. Let's see if the 99 can pull it back out and finish this race off here as a winner. Looks like that 99 was able to finally regather his truck, cool his tires back off, and just pull back off and away. As now he's out to a 1.3 second lead. Ooh, Joey Doucette up there fighting for P up there. That is where the battle is on the track. Joey Doucette driving around the 54 for P3 as he sets sights on the 00. Looks like the 99 has hit pit road. He has surrendered the lead. 1 to go. He may have been out of gas, as now Joey is up here fighting for that top position. Final lap, 1 to go. 16's got the preferred high lane. Is he going to be able to pull by the 00? And he has cleared him. As they come out of 3 and 4. And there it is. There is your race winner, the 16, Joey Doucette. He has won the Atlanta SERL Truck Series 100 or 200. Or 300, sorry, 300 miles. All right, trying to do the math in my head. It was 150, sorry, 150. 150 miles. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. SERL Trucks in Atlanta, 150 miles. Sorry, I had a brain lapse right there. Did the math a little too quick in my head. So there is your race winner, the 16 of Joey Doucette, setting out P, finishing second, Blake Giglio, finishing third, Sammy Davis Jr. Looks like the 16 is out of fuel. He was able to save enough to the end, as Dakota Camper gives him a little bit of a shove to get him back to the start-finish line. Let's pull up our, let's see here, let's get our guys sorted out here. We will be right back with your top 3 driver interviews. right, let us get up our second place finisher, the 00 of Blake Giglio. Hey Blake, this is Justin up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, guys, Justin, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Just ran out of fuel.
Yeah, I was about to ask you what happened there, where you were trying to save as much as possible there, and it didn't end up working out for you. You coming down to 3 and 4. That 16, or sorry, yeah, that 16 was just able to blow right on by you and take the win. Did you take tires on that last stop?
Yeah, I did. I took tires. I was like, you know what? The records are checkers, right? So, took my tires, and we got out front. Knew I had to save a little bit, and I just didn't save enough, and it cost us the race. But it's pretty weird when you see the car that you normally run, the number go right by you. So, it was definitely an interesting race.
Yeah, I was mentioning that you have really good success in the Cup Series, but coming over to the trucks, looks like you've struggled a little bit beginning of the season here. It looks like you're able to finally find your feet up underneath you. So, got you a second place finish there. So, congratulations on it. And I think next week we are off to Bristol. Actually, no, not next week. The week after we have Memorial Day, but we're off to Bristol, and I know you're fast at Bristol. So, are you looking forward to it?
A shot. Bristol's a tough track. A lot of things can go wrong at Bristol, so we're gonna give it a shot, see what we can do, and hopefully come out on top.
All right, 10-4. Well, congratulations on P2, and we will see you back here tomorrow night for the Circuit of the Americas, COTA, in the Cup Series at 8:30. 8:30. So.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
That was our second place finisher, Blake Giglio. I am looking for our third place finisher, and I cannot seem to find him. So let's bring up our race winner, Joey. Yeah, let's bring up our race winner, Joey Doucette. Hey, Joey. Justin up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy, buddy.
Hey, man, you finally were able to get you a win here.
Oh, yeah.
I know you've been wanting to get a league win here for quite some time, so you were able to finally close it out tonight. And looks like you were able to have another, enough gas to make it to the end. Did you take tires on that last stop?
I did take tires that last stop. I did. My teammates in Discord were just taking fuel. They were banking on another caution. I'm like, we've had a lot of green flag runs, and I think it's going to go green, so I just took my last set and went with it.
10-4, because it looks like you went back down pit road one more time before we went green and filled it up.
Yep, I did. I took the fuel with about 2 to go before we went to green, started out back. I didn't go right off. I was like, I'm just going to save because I know it was going to be close. Clutched it a couple of times in the cup, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, until I knew I had enough, and I started passing people, and then I caught up to Blake in the 00, the 99, and I think it was the 34 right at the end. And I'm like, I hope they run out, or if I can get around them with my fresh tires, then they know that they have, I'll be good. So the 99 ended up running out, and then it was just me and Blake, and then Blake ran out coming to the line. So
yeah, you were you did not have enough fuel, so there to even celebrate or do a burnout. So I guess you'll have to do it next time we practice, so that way you can actually get the feeling of burning it out once.
Right. This is the second time I went on fuel mileage. My teammates were ragging. They're like, oh, always fuel mileage. Joey's always going to try to win on a fuel mileage race. So I just know how to manage my tires and manage the fuel, and I got myself a win.
Yes, sir. So congratulations on that. I think not next week, but the week after, we will be going to Bristol, and I know you're pretty decent there as well. So I expect to see you up there towards the front here at Bristol when we go back June the 5th, I believe.
Yeah. I don't really technically like Bristol, but Bristol is a good track. If I can just keep my nose clean and keep out of trouble. A lot of people race hard there, and I know a lot of people coming off the corners can come up to a guy that ran the high side and smack him, and there goes his race. So just being patient is the key to the race at Bristol. So hopefully I can get another W.
10-4. Well, good job tonight. We'll let you go celebrate your win without a burnout tonight. So,
I also can I get a shout out?
Absolutely. I was getting ready to mention that next.
All right. I'd like to thank Doug Nielsen, Box, them guys over there, including yourself, Justin, Nate, Travis. You guys always are helpful when we come to practice and helping set up the car. Even though it's fixed, we practice a lot, and we practice in the lobby before the race. So I'd like to thank Doug and you guys for helping me out along the way. I'd like to thank also my other teammates, Dean, Chris, Darren. I know they pitted and they lost a lot of track position, but all in good night. Dean, I think, finished 4th, so congrats to him on his top 5, and just a great team win overall.
10-4. All right. Well, like I said, one more time, we'll let you go celebrate, and we'll hopefully see you back up here after the end of Bristol.
Heck yeah, man. Thanks, man.
Thank you. All right there was our race winner, Joey Doucette. Let's see here. Let's bring up one more guy here. Let's bring up Tony Smith, our race sponsor here, before we close it out. Hey, Tony, this is Justin up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
Hey, Tony, I want to just reach out to you and tell you thank you for sponsoring our truck series here. And it looks
yes, sir, man. No problem.
So I wanted to see if you want to need a little bit of airtime on the broadcast before I shut her down for the evening.
Man, no. I mean, I just want to thank everybody coming out and hanging out with us tonight, man. I hope everybody's enjoying it.
10-4. Yep. I'd recommend them to go over and give you a follow over on Twitch. Hopefully we're growing your followership pretty quick. And like I said, we appreciate you sponsoring our truck series, and we will look forward to seeing you June the 5th at Bristol.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Bob.
All right, that right there was our series sponsor, Tony Smith. Like I said, we appreciate him sponsoring our series, and like I said, go over and give him a follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/Sixer1K, SIXXER1K, over on Twitch, Tony Smith. But as for that, we are going to close it out this evening. We will not be racing next weekend. We will be off for the Memorial Day weekend. We want to thank our veterans for their service, and with the ones that have sacrificed to give us our freedoms that we have now. I know you guys can't hear us, but hopefully you'll hear us in spirit. We appreciate your sacrifice and the freedoms that you give, and we also appreciate the ones that are actively serving right now overseas, and if anybody's watching it, like I said, we appreciate you guys. So with that said, we will close out this evening's race. Our winner, Joey Doucette, had a fantastic race, and he is our race winner of the 16, Joey Doucette. So with that said, this is Justin White signing off for Throttle Up TV, and just want to remind you guys to stay on that lead lap.